Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today we are going to be talking about the new makeup releases, things that have been launched or like kind of shown on Instagram. I've scoured the depths of Instagram this week, pulling up some things I want to talk about, things that I'm interested in, things that I'm not interested in, and I want to hear your thoughts as well. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on anything I talk about today or anything that I don't talk about today that you are also interested in or not. Let me know. I'm gonna put all the information I can down in the description box below, pricing, launch date, all the Instagram accounts that I'm pulling from, they will be in the description box, as well as everything that's on my face today. And give this a thumbs up while you're watching it if you enjoy it, please. The first thing I wanna talk about, I am 1000% going to purchase, is the new collection from Ace Beaute. They literally just revealed the actual inside of the palettes that they're releasing 37 minutes ago. So this is the Floral collection. There are 4 limited edition 8 color story palettes featuring highly pigmented, sparkly multi-chromes, duochromes, and buttery matte shades. Yes, sign me up. The last palette I bought from Ace Beaute, which was the Aura palette, I loved. I thought the quality was great. I love the color story, and I love all 4 of these palettes. I can see myself getting use out of all 4 of these palettes. They've got a really good mixture of mattes to shimmers. The mattes go from light to deep, which is super important to me personally. This looks gorgeous. And it's an 8 pan, which is perfect size for me. These are going to be great for traveling. They're $19.99 for each palette or $74.99 for the bundle, plus get a free full-size eyeshadow amplifying primer, which is interesting. It is launching this Monday, April 24th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to put all that info down in the description box because I just said that really fast. But of them all, I really like the Flora, which has got those like really warm toned yellows, browns, just like sunflower type of color story. That is totally me. Although like I said, all 4 look gorgeous. All 4 are ones that I will really enjoy using. Let me know your thoughts. Are you gonna pick these up? Are you gonna pass on them? I think they look stunning and I love Ace Beaute's formula, so it's a yes from me. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is another indie brand, another indie eyeshadow palette. And this is from a brand I've never tried before. This is Ensley Rain Cosmetics. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This is the Flower Moon palette. Apparently it's a palette that they're bringing back from the past. It says it's back with a brand new look. In addition to the artwork, we've added 3 multi-chromes and 3 new matte shades. It looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know anything about this brand. I don't think I've ever watched anybody use their palettes on YouTube or anything like that. Let me know if you have used the brand and what your experience is. I would really love to know because it is definitely something that is very attractive looking to me personally. Features 21 stunning shades with 3 multi-chromes, 7 high pigment buttery mattes, and 11 shimmery duochromes and specialty shimmers. The official launch date is TBA, so we don't know anything about the launch date or pricing, but this palette looks so like grungy garden, which that's my vibe. That is my vibe, if I had to put a name to it. Something I wanted to mention that I have my eye on, especially if this launches during the Sephora sale, which is still ongoing, Haus Labs is launching more colors in their Le Monster Lip Crayon Vegan Lipstick and Lip Liner. So Angelica Nikvis raves about this formula. She loves it. And a lot of the colors that came out in their first like set of products with this line, I didn't really love. They were more like berries and pinks, which just isn't like my favorite thing. And I don't really wear bold lips that often. So they also had some bolder colors, but these are more nude, like neutrals, browns, warm tones, cool tones, kind of a good mix of nudes. They look so beautiful and I do want to try one. I like the one that's called Honey Matte, which is a warm toned, like light to mid-tone nude. It looks so beautiful and right up my alley. I'm gonna pick it up. Do I need more lip products? No. Am I gonna buy it anyway? Yes.
Stop it. Get some help.
So stay tuned. I will put it in a video or, maybe I'll just use it off camera and put it in a speed reviews to let you know how it is. But have you used this formula before? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? I would love to know. I went on to the Sephora website today. They're on the Sephora website, but they're marked as sold out. So I think that means that they're coming, like they haven't actually been launched yet, but they do retail for $22. I will link them down below anyway. Something else I wanted to mention, and this kind of happens more for the Sephora for a holiday event where a lot of brands do competing sales on their own website. So if there is something that you like and you're not a rouge, you're not going to get that 20% off. You can usually check on the brand's website and they typically have a pretty good deal going. But I wanted to mention that Ulta is doing $10 off $40 or more. So that's a pretty darn good deal. If there is a product that is also sold at Ulta that you've been eyeing, $10 off of 40 is 25%. So that's pretty darn good. That's even better than the Rouge discount. So I wanted to throw that out there. I will leave my affiliate link to Ulta down below. And by the way, I did have a question. Somebody asked me about, do I have any affiliate links or affiliate codes? I do have like just a handful of discount codes with certain brands. They're in the description box always. And most of the links that are in my description box are affiliate links, especially if they start with our style. That is an affiliate link. And some other ones that don't start with that are too, but just wanted to be transparent with you. If you do click on one of those links, I do make a small kickback and I really do appreciate it when you do use those links. You're not obligated to, of course, but if you do, I want to say thank you so much. It really helps me out a lot. So all that to say, I will leave my Ulta affiliate link down below if you want to shop through this like really good deal at Ulta. Okay, another thing I wanted to mention was Viseart is coming out with a new palette. Apparently, again, it's like a reboot of a previous palette. They've been doing this a lot because their palettes used to be a lot bigger and a lot more expensive, and now they're scaling them way down, which makes sense because I would rather have smaller pans and pay less money than have larger pans and pay more money because listen, the amount of makeup I personally have, I'd be very surprised if I pan a shadow. I did hit pan on one of my shades in my ABH Modern Renaissance palette because that was the only palette I used for a good like 6 months way back in the day. But at this point, I'm not gonna pan a shadow. So I like the idea of a smaller palette. And this one is all shimmer. Whenever I've mentioned Viseart in the past, I've wanted your opinions on them. I did end up purchasing a couple things on Black Friday from them. And I got an all matte palette, which was all neutrals. And I got a quad that had mattes and one shimmer in it. And many people said that the Viseart matte formula is really good and their shimmer formula is just okay. And the quad that I got that had one shimmer in it, I thought actually the shimmer was really, really pretty. Now that is a newer palette, so maybe they've improved their formula, but just looking at this palette with the swatches, these look really pretty. Like the shimmers look extra sparkly. They don't look dull. They don't look just like a standard shimmer. They look really pretty. And I think the colors in this are going to be perfect for spring and summer. Those bright spring flower / warm tone colors are gorgeous. I'm going to pass on it because of all the other things that I'm eyeing, but I just wanted to mention that to you and I want to know your thoughts on it as well. It retails for $40 and it is a 12 pan palette. It is available on the Viseart site, so I will link it down below. Another collection that just launched today, the day that I'm filming this, which is Friday, but you're probably gonna see this on Saturday. Lethal Cosmetics has released the Wildflower collection. And I was watching Angie's video and she said that it is like a sister collection to the Nightflower collection that they did. And I could totally see it with the purples, with the pinks, with the blues. It's like a moody spring palette and it's a whole collection. So we've got a palette, which is the Wildflower palette for $52, 4 duochromes, 2 trichromes, 4 mattes and 1 satin. We've got 4 shimmery blushes for $15.50 each, Aster, Dandelion, Carnation, and Pansy, Plush Lip Creams for $13 each, there are 4 shades, and a vegan brush soap for $11. So I've only ever tried the Teresa is Lethal palette from Lethal Cosmetics, and I was so impressed with that palette. I absolutely love that palette. It was one of my favorite palettes that I tried last year. And I ended up purchasing from Lethal Cosmetics their holiday collection. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen because I don't remember what it's called. And I also bought one of their like mystery bags and it got lost in the mail and I never received it. I was so upset because the color story of those 2 palettes, love. I wanted them so bad. And then time passed and I kind of decided I wasn't gonna pick them up. I might pick them up at some point. I ordered them from the Lethal Cosmetics website, and of course it's not their fault that these things got lost in the mail, but it does ship from Europe when I order from their website. So this palette and also that other collection that I wanted is on camerareadycosmetics.com, which is out of the US. So I would say if you are living in the US, you're better off to buy from Camera Ready because they're shipping from the United States. So it's gonna be a little bit better. But I will link it down below from Lethal Cosmetics as well as Camera Ready Cosmetics. Even though this collection looks beautiful, I am gonna pass on it. I was thinking about buying the palette, but actually looking at it closer, it's just not something that I feel like I'm gonna use a lot. The color story is pretty, but it's not like my ultimate favorite. Like, I would rather buy the Ace Beaute collection because I feel like those color stories are a little bit more me. But maybe I'm gonna go back and buy the holiday collection. Let me know, did you buy the holiday collection and should I buy it? It's not gonna take much to convince me, so tread lightly, okay? Because I'm definitely having FOMO with that one. Like I said, this is available now, so I will link it down below. So Spectrum Brushes is coming out with another collab with Disney. They seem to do these quite often, about once a month. So this is the Mickey Mouse collection. It's a whole slew of products. We've got a 10-piece makeup brush set for $67. The Mickey Mouse Ears Blending Sponge Duo for $12. Oh, and they're meant to look like his ears. That's cute. The Collector's Kabuki brush for $28, the 2-tier makeup bag for $34, the hand storage pot for $56, and the whole bundle for $194. I will say, I think that generally speaking with Spectrum brushes, they do a really good job just like looking at the products. They do a good job. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look like just thrown together. It looks like it's thought out. I'm not really the biggest Disney fan. Like, I like Disney. I find it nostalgic. I like going to Disney World. Like, I live in Florida, so I'm very close to Disney World. I go quite often. And I enjoy certain Disney movies. You know, like I just picked up the Alice in Wonderland collection from ColourPop, but I'm not like a big enough Mickey fan to go out and purchase this collection. But if you are, let me know. I think it looks really well done, especially like the hand that holds the brushes. That's very cute. And the makeup bag is also very, very cute. Let me know if you've tried Spectrum brushes before. I'm curious to know their quality. It is available on April 20th, which is yesterday. I'm gonna link it down below. Okay, this week's ColourPop launch, they did release Chrome Liquid Shadows. This is a very cool thing for them. I'm not really surprised. I know that they did release some for one of their collections not too long ago, but it looks like these ones are more on their permanent line as far as I can see. So it says, with just one swipe, the ultra reflective pearls and color shifting formula deliver a mesmerizing multidimensional chrome finish that shifts with every angle of light. It is available now, and it looks like there's a good range of colors from light to deep, some black-based ones, some more iridescent ones. What do you think about this? I like the idea. I think it's a great thing that they are releasing something like this, but for me personally, I would never reach for one of these. I just don't reach for liquid shadows. I used to buy liquid shadows all the time, and they would just literally sit in my drawer. Like, I just never ever reach for them, so I decluttered all of the ones that I had over the years. And I even have some Super Shocks that are sitting in my collection that I honestly just don't reach for single shadows. I am much more of a palette gal. It's just how I live my life. But if you like these, I totally can see why this would be an awesome thing because they are at an affordable price point. So I don't know like how shifty they are. I have not watched anyone's videos on these or anything like that. They are available on the ColourPop site now, and they are coming to Ulta Beauty on February. On April 30th. They're also doing a deal. You get a free BFF mascara for only $3 when you buy 3 of the Chrome Liquid Shadows, and they are $12 each, which I think is great. I will link them down below. Okay, so I am a huge fan of Hello Kitty. Okay, I love her. I used to love her a lot when I was like in high school. Listen, my house isn't decorated Hello Kitty, but there is a special place in my heart for her because I think she's adorable. And there is a new collection from a brand I've never heard of, but I just wanted to show it to you because I thought it was absolutely adorable. This is from Idol Beauty MX. They've got a whole bunch of products. Oh my gosh, the little like hat box with her on it. I'm not buying it, okay? So they have an eye and face palette, which is all neutrals, which looks really pretty, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And her on the cover talking on the phone, I can't. I love it. A lip oil, a blush oil. Blush oil, that's weird. What's a blush oil? A brush set, a makeup bag, and a luggage case. It's available now on their website. I will link it down below. Like I said, I've never heard of this brand, but these products look so adorable. I have to stop looking because I might purchase something. That little suitcase, oh my gosh. What do you think? Do you like Hello Kitty too? Am I the only one at age 36 liking Hello Kitty? I hope not. And then I talked about last week that Benefit was releasing blush and bronzer duos, and literally I think that same day when I went back on Instagram, they also revealed that they're releasing butter balms. So they're tinted lip balms. These look really pretty. There are 4 shades, more of like a pinky shade, a brown, a purple, and then more of like a reddish orange. These look really nice. I'm never hating a tinted lip balm. So it says the Sun's Up Butter Balm hydrates, conditions, and nourishes lips for 12 hours. Feels buttery soft, leaves lips with glossy color and 4 shades to match the duos. It's only available in Europe, just as those duos were, and it just says coming soon, stay tuned. So I will keep my eye on this. Am I gonna pick this up? I don't know, maybe. It's not something I'm like dying to pick up, but I do love me a good tinted lip balm for my purse. I can't say that I don't. What do you think about this? Let me know. All right, and that is it for this new makeup releases video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on anything I talked about today, or if there's something I didn't mention, let me know. When I do these videos, I don't mention every single thing that comes out just because some things I really just don't have any sort of opinion on. So I kind of just want to condense it down to the things that I think are like the most interesting personally. But of course, I want to hear from you. If there are any brands that I don't typically talk about that you want me to talk about, please let me know down in the comments. I really love hearing your input, and I love hearing from you in general. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, and I would love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.